Hey, welcome to Sam Outside. I'm Sam and I'm outside. I'm spending time with water. That's right. Um, as a practicing certified forest therapy guide, I make it a point. It's an absolute must for me. All right. There are some core principles and core invitations I always want people to experience, to be invited to participate in. And for me, water is an absolute must. It's important to have that conversation with folks as to why. And for me, it's a big part of what I do as part of my everyday job as an outdoor educator, as an edutainer, if you will, teaching little people, students, but also the staff and other guests that I get to work with, you know, what water is and what water does. And I do that through many different conversations, but I can't help but marvel and explain and share with people the incredible potential and the incredible power and influence and need that we have for water. It's always been here. All right, there's no new water. All right, this water that we're around, the water that's in us, that we need for life, it's always been here. And right, it's granted there was a point in this planet's life where there was no water, but once we had water, that water that was created, it's always been here. Water on this planet provided life. It is life. All right, it's the universal solvent. So water has always been here. It changes form, it changes state, and it will sometimes be trapped in different parts of its cycle. So, water molecules might be trapped in glaciers for hundreds of thousands of years. Water could be in an ocean for hundreds of years, but at some point, water gets evaporated, ends up in a cloud, and moves right hundred thousands of kilometers, and then through the act of precipitation, it ends up someplace new, and it'll get trapped in a body of water like this, whether it's again back in the ocean from a cloud, right? The part of a very short cycle, but there it is. Sometimes that water finds its place on land and then is percolated through the soil, ends up in groundwater, and it could be in groundwater for a very long time in the water table until again it flows and it's absorbed by another living thing, right? Or it's ingested by another living thing. And it's said that all the water on planet Earth has at one point spent as little as, participated in the act of ingestion through 4 different life forms, right? And after that, it's evacuated or it's transpired, right? And it ends up again as another part of the cycle, right? It'll flow, it'll be transported, it'll be absorbed, it'll be evaporated, and it just is found in different places, but it's all the same water. And we're made of it, right? We're 75 to 80% water, and we need water. We can only go so long without it, all right? So we need water, fresh water in, so we can get used water out, and then it just participates again in its own way into the water cycle. It's a pretty amazing concept when you explain that to young learners, that their use of water, their need for water, and their participation in the water cycle has an impact hundreds of thousands of kilometers from here. And what we do to the water, what we do with the water has consequences, right? And it can also have benefits. So the fact that this water has been in other places and it's in us, and we're just one small part of water's eternal cycle, is a pretty amazing concept. So spend time with water, right? And be kind to it and know our place in it and with it and our need for it. So it's an amazing concept when you put it in that scope. So take a moment and share with you my time spent sharing it with water. So thanks for watching. I appreciate you, and go spend time with water. All right, go outside. All right, talk to you soon. Bye.